Hey there, I'm Andrea Anderson, Wellness Legacy Coach.
And I am Erin K, Certified Christian Health Coach. We are so excited to be here with you today. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about who we are and what we do. If you would like to know more about who we are and what we do, please check out our Facebook group, Holy Healthy Christian Moms. We are here today to talk to you ladies about something that has been like a divine download from God, where we're going to be able to serve you ladies where you are and with what your needs are. So, do you want me to talk a little bit about how this all happened? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Andrea and I, we were introduced in a Facebook group by a mutual friend, and we started conversations. And I remember one of the first things she said to me is how, we can be better together. Not necessarily me and her, but Christian women that are helping other Christian women. And I totally agreed with that. And so we started this conversation, and we knew that we would do great work together, but nothing ever really seemed to gel, And so we just said, okay, well, we'll just keep in touch and be there for each other. And that was that. And then Andrea reached out to me. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So it was actually for something separate. I was knowing that God was telling me not to invest anymore with coaching for the rest of the year. But I knew I needed accountability, and I wanted the right kind of accountability. And since Erin and I had talked, and knowing the level of work that she does, I was like, well, maybe she'd like to be an accountability partner. So that was the conversation that started it. And it was funny because we jumped, after I asked her the question, like the very next day, we jumped into doing that call. And then she mentioned this idea that we're going to share in a couple minutes. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then as I was thinking about it through the week, I was like, I wonder if, that's, first of all, genius. I'm like, I wonder if she would like to collaborate on that. And so I reached out and I was like, would you like to collaborate? And that's when you're like, yes, I would. So
so that's kind of how all this happened, because I had this idea, Holy Healthy Christian Moms, to have a place for women to come to get the content they need at the speed that they need, wherever they are in life, for them to be able to access tons of information without feeling overwhelmed, and presented to them in these small bite-sized digestible chunks. But it was kind of overwhelming having to do it alone, which enter Andrea back to the conversation that we had back in, I don't know, March, whenever it was. And so we have been working really, really hard with the Lord's guidance the whole way to create this program to offer to you guys.
So let's get to, I'm going to pause for the screen share so we can walk you through and you can scope the details out with us. Okay.
All right. So, Holy Healthy Christian Moms. This is what it's all about, ladies. It's all about being wholly healthy for Him. And what exactly does Holy Healthy Christian Moms mean? Whole health. We're talking about your spirituality, your walk with God, your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. We can work together to be whole for Him. And there's so many references in the Bible to being whole. You even think about like the ring of fire that He puts around us to protect us. And so we don't want holes and gaps in your health. We want your health to be holistic, and we want you to build community. So that's what this program is. It's all about.
Yeah. So we'll get into the details. So this is a membership program. And here is everything that you are going to get access to right from the ground when we open the doors. So first of all, and the thing that honestly, like, I'm so excited about this part is to be able to give the ladies who come into this membership access to up to 3 group coaching calls a month. Because especially if you've been able to work with a health or with any coach in the past, you'll know the value of this. Just that level of accountability and support that you're going to get, and the ability to work through sticking points with actually, face to face with someone, and knowing that the women that are going to be with you in the group are going through similar things as well. So it's also very affirming. So that, to me, this is really like the core and the heart of the membership is actually these group coaching calls. However, we also know that, giving you access to content and things that you can work through at your own pace is also going to be helpful as well. So right away, as soon as we open the doors to this membership, you are going to be able to explore 4 of our core programs, which really equates to 90 days worth of holistic health content and actionable steps for you to take. So you could pick to do the 30-day soul rejuvenation first, or there's a 4-week sugar detox. We also have a fitness freedom and consistency course, and then a spirit-led productivity course. So the fun part about this is you get to decide wherever the Lord is leading you and work through those programs at the pace that you want to work at them, and you get to play around with the order that you're doing these, and then you get to come to the group coaching calls for the support. And then if there's anything in the content that you had questions about or weren't sure how to actually apply it to your specific life circumstances, that's where we get to help you with that. We definitely have more programs planned for the future. God keeps downloading all the ideas to us. So this is literally just the tip of the iceberg for you. The other thing that we're going to do is quarterly, we're going to bring in special guests, do interviews with them, and I'm sure there's going to be content and resources that they're also going to share for you to download. So for example, because we're all about the whole person, the holistic health, so this can be things like areas of finances, because we know if you're experiencing stress related to your finances in any way, that's going to create stress in your body. It could be something related to parenting, because we know when there's something off in our relationship with our kids, or we could use extra support with that. So those are the kind of ideas that we're thinking for the guest interview. So not only is it just your traditional health content that you're going to experience, but you're going to get these added value bonuses. We also are going to include opportunities to win prizes, because I'm personally a competitive person. I like competing with myself, especially. And so we want to add that in as well. It just kind of spark an extra layer of motivation for you. And then of course, again, the value really happens in this membership, where you have access to not just one trained health coach, you have access to 2 trained health coaches.
Yes. And what I love about that too is where I am a little weaker with my skills and expertise, Andrea literally complements that. So she fills in my gaps and I fill in her gaps. So it's really, you have 2 brains helping you here, which is great.
Exactly. Now, the doors to this membership aren't going to open until January 1st, but I'm going to have Erin talk about what we're planning, because we want to fill that gap.
Yes. So we have done our research. We have asked questions. We have really gotten into the heart of the women in our communities to figure out that holidays. When's the last time you've been able to say you've had a holy, healthy holiday? And what we mean by that is a holiday where you don't feel bloated all the time. You don't gain the 10 pounds. You have solid boundaries with what you're saying yes to, and you don't all of a sudden look at your calendar and say, whoa, how am I this busy? I've said yes to way too many things. And been able to handle any relational dynamics that come up with grace and peace. And so we have come together, Andrea and I have come together to create Holy Healthy Holidays, which is going to be a program to really help you zone in and narrow in on how can you create all these things? How can you go from where we are in November to January with confidence and with more joy and with more health and with more happiness?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to share exactly what you'll get access to in this Holy Healthy Holidays program. So we have 7 modules that you get to unbox. So literally we want you to think of these like opening gifts, because that's really what they are. I mean, think about being able to arrive at January 2nd where you're feeling energized, where you're feeling much lighter, where you're feeling motivated. So those are gifts, right? So the first module to unbox is starting you on the right foot. I mean, it makes sense, right? As coaches, we want to start you off with a solid foundation so that the rest of what we're giving you access to is actually going to stick. So that's what we cover in the first module. And this is based on our experience in working with many women on the areas of health. Then the second module you get to unbox is the faith factor. It's really the secret to happier, healthy holidays. So we're going to take you on a deep dive like into God's word. I'm so excited about this because this really does make the difference. When we bring the Lord fully into what we're doing in our health, that is where the transformation really happens. And we especially need his strength at the holidays. I think even more so than any other time of the year, because we're faced with like more than a month often of things that we don't normally struggle with during the rest of the year, especially when it relates to foods or relational expectations. Then in module 3, we're actually going to help you map out your plan, because if you are going to succeed at something, you absolutely need to have a plan in place. And that is not only for your time and priorities, but it will start to address your plan for food as well. Because we've learned personally, again, as well as our work with clients, that having some sort of plan in place about how, like what you want to choose to eat and how you're going to go about it is what sets you up for success. Then in module 4, we are going to do a deeper dive into that food piece because we know it is such a key struggle factor for so many women. So we're going to talk about the food, the freedom, as well as enjoyment. Then in module 5, we are unboxing setting and keeping healthy boundaries at the holidays, because this is an area where when we don't set and keep boundaries, that's where all the stress happens that actually spins us into emotional eating habits. In module 6, you get to do a little bit of a deeper dive into avoiding holiday burnout. And then module 7 is helping you navigate holiday stress because we know that is prevalent. And so what these modules will include are some video teachings, so you get that more personal interaction. We'll also have tip sheets and worksheets, things for you to work through. So it's really comprehensive. And if you're someone that's like very highly motivated, you like to get things checked off the list, you could get this done in 7 days. If you're like, I want to make sure I'm going through this, like I knock it out of the park and I'm able to apply it, like maximize the amount of time that I'm applying all of these modules, you can accomplish that in 7 days. If you want to take it at a slower pace, and it's always up to you how you want to approach it, you absolutely have the ability to do that. But I'll have Erin, I'm going to do the next one. It's not just the modules, we also have some bonuses for you too.
Yes.
So we know that, again, showing up in person to something increases the success factor. It increases the amount of support that you feel you're getting, as well as the accountability. So the first bonus we offer with this is a workshop where I'm going to show you how to make these yummy holiday treats that I created so I could enjoy the holidays, but without all the added sugar. So you'll see exactly how that's done. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that most of these are, I think all of them actually are very easy to make because I don't have time for complicated. We're also going to give you access to a group coaching call. So again, for an even extra layer of accountability and support. And then that way, if as you're working through the modules, you're like, I'm not sure how to really apply this, or like this situation feels complicated, you get to bring that to the call and we can help you work through that. And then you'll see, which Erin will talk about in a minute, there's an opportunity there where you could get access to a private 60-minute coaching call so we could do an even deeper dive with you. But let's talk about the investment, and I'll turn that over to Erin.
Yes. So the investment options here, we have $147 for access to all of the self-paced programs. So those are all of the modules that Andrea just lined out. So you'll get access to all of that, the workshop to creating those yummy Christmas treats without all the sugar, and the group coaching calls. So that's $147 for all of that. If you just want the self-paced programs, you're not interested in learning how to make those healthy Christmas treats, and you don't really want to dive into those group coaching sessions, you can just pay $97 just for that self-paced program, which is the 7 modules. Okay, so $97 for just the self-paced 7 modules that you'll get to unbox, or for a little bit more, you'll get the workshop and the group coaching sessions for $147. Or What's super cool about this is God has not only led Andrea and I to this beautiful friendship and relationship and this Holy Healthy Holidays program, he's also moved us into making this a greater process here. So you can receive all of this as a bonus when you set yourself up for either a year or lifetime of support, of this support that we're talking about. So whatever season you're in life, whatever you're going through, you can have this.
Yeah, and then go ahead if you want to talk about the membership.
Okay,
levels.
So that's the Holy Healthy Christian Moms membership. So this is what we talked about at the beginning, how the Holy Healthy Holidays is going to bridge you and carry you through until January 1, when the veil is lifted on the Holy Healthy Christian Moms membership. Okay, so the Holy Healthy Christian Moms membership, again, you will get all the content we talked about, the 90 days that we've got loaded in there now, and then as we continue to drop more content in there, and the coaching calls 3 times a month, and the guest experts, all of that. So you can opt in for, I can't move my thing there, for a 3-month membership. Through November 30th, we're offering founders pricing. So for the 3-month membership through November 30th, you can get that for $179. Annual membership, again, through November 30th, you get that for $647. That includes the Holy Healthy Holidays and all the bonuses. And then you get a gift of what Andrea was talking about, that private coaching session with either me or Andrea. So the 3-month level, you don't get the Holy Healthy Holidays and you don't get the coaching sessions. Or you can opt in for a lifetime membership for just a little bit more, for $997. Again, price good through November 30th, which includes the Holy Healthy Holidays program, all the bonuses, and then you get 2 coaching sessions. So you get one with me and one with Andrea. So after November 30th, as you can see, the prices go up. We really wanted to make this accessible for you ladies, to get you going, and to just thank you for being a founding member of this program. So we wanted to honor you guys in that process with these prices.
Yes. So if you are knowing that you're like chomping at the bit to get this, right now through November 19th, you can get on the pre-sale waitlist. You'll see at the bottom of the screen the bit.ly link, so you can type that in. You'll see that we're going to open the doors for those of you who buy into the Holy Healthy Holidays program, like either with the Holy Healthy Christian Moms membership or as a standalone. The doors that are going to open November 19th. So you'll see that we're like, even before, for those of you that are in the US, even before Thanksgiving hits there, you're already going to be able to get started, even before that. And then the doors, as we said, to the Holy Healthy Christian Moms full membership is going to open on January 1st of 2022. And then you'll see in the bold that those founders level investment that Erin shared about, as well as the Holy Healthy Holiday programs as a bonus, those are only available through November 30th of this year. So again, if you know you want to get on the wait list so that when we officially open the doors so that you can make those purchases, then go ahead and use that short link, the bit.ly/WHCM waitlist. So I'm going to stop the screen share. All right.
Jinx.
Yeah,
so we're just so excited that you guys have found your way to this link, and we trust that the Lord is going to work through your staying with us till the end here. We hope that you'll enjoy this program, but if not, please share it with someone who you think will benefit from it, and also please be in prayer, as we have such a heart for helping women.
Yes. And again, you can see more of the free content that we offer in the Holy Healthy Christian Moms Facebook group. And then there's also social media handle as well. So if you want to engage with us in that way, those are the channels to do it. So we just really appreciate your time. And we also trust that you're excited as we are for this opportunity.
Yes. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.